Yes guys, welcome back to a new series on the GTRunner channel. This is the Road to Bath Half. So March 17th I'll be running my first ever half marathon at the Bath Half. So I'll be doing a Sweat Elite style series where I go through every week of my training, discuss what I've done, why I've done it, have some sort of vlog content, and also sort of try and discuss different topics each week as well and open that up to you guys in the comments, because it's always great to sort of have discussion. Everyone's got a different opinion on sort of big topics in running. So yeah, so I'll be going through my training using my trusty training diary, which I wholeheartedly recommend, as well as the even trustier Strava. So let's waste no time and get straight into it. So week 1, 25th to the 31st of December, starting on Christmas Day, no rest for the wicked. So I've already done a Christmas Day part run vlog, which is my last video on the channel, so check that out if you haven't already. So I'll quickly run through Christmas Day part run without wasting too much time on it. So obviously start off with normal couple K warm up, and then about 18:54 for the part run for fourth place. So yeah, sort of, I didn't really know what I was going to do coming into it. I thought I might go sort of a tempo, might go easy. I really didn't know. I just thought run a K and then make a decision from there. So I sort of see the split sort of started slowish and then built into a bit of it. Yeah, sort of kept a very decent pace going. Probably is tempo, but I'd say that's quite a light tempo for me at the moment. Feeling, tempo I could probably run quite a bit quicker on a 5K. But yeah, it was really enjoyable though, seeing everybody on their Christmas attire. Even I had my elf top on as well. And yeah, it was quite a good course. Sort of 3 laps and then sort of an out and back to the uni. Sort of a hill on every lap, which was good. If you know, I absolutely love hills. And obviously it got a bit interesting on the second and third lap because of overtaking people, lapping people. It made it a bit congested, but also at the same time it's Christmas, and it was great to see my dad and all the park runners as you go past them. Yeah, good start to the week. Not an absolute all-out effort, but keep me honest on the first day of the training plan. Moving on to Tuesday, so that's the first session of this plan. Normally when I'm at home, Tuesday would be training day with the group. Obviously it's Boxing Day, so we didn't have it. So we did a solo session instead. I don't think I've done a solo session since about lockdown, where I did struggle with them a lot, sort of mentally. I just couldn't always push through. I feel like I'm a very different runner than I was then. So I was looking forward to the challenge of it. And it was a good session in the end. 8 times 3 minutes, about threshold-ish off of 90 jog recovery. I wasn't really looking at the pace, it was just more of a process and effort sort of session. And in the end, yeah, it was pretty much bang on threshold. I was running about 3:30 to 3:36, which is a good threshold pace for me. Maybe about 10k pace-ish. I think I could do 35 minute 10k if I really went hard. So yeah, it was good. Back at Beckett's Park for a couple of the reps, which is where the park run took place. And yeah, just a good, honest bread and butter session, as I call it on Strava, just to get me going, get me sort of feeling good, motivated to work hard over these 12 months. So yeah, next Wednesday, I'll just have to check my Strava because I forgot already, there's an S&C. I actually didn't intend to film this, but so I've got the tripod, which is obviously what I'm using to film. Well, obviously the camera is on top of the tripod right now, but it's been on my, I will show you this. It's been on here, where the roller is, and I'm going to regret this because I'm not going to be able to set the tripod now. It's been on here since I got back from uni, but I just completely forgot, and I thought I left it. So yeah, I didn't film with it, so I did some S&C, just a bit of more conditioning based, to be honest, just to get my legs recovering after sort of a tempo and a session on the last 2 days. And yeah, just simple S&C. I really do need to get back into it more consistently. I think that is one of my big keys, which is going to be a big thing where I actually do well in the half. So yeah, probably my New Year's resolution actually is get better and consistent at S&C. So yeah, not a bad one though. So Thursday, easy 40, on the Strava, home in time for the darts to go Bunton Mental. We did go Bunton Mental that afternoon, I don't know if you follow the darts. Stephen did win his game, but then he lost the next night and going, so slightly upsetting. But yeah, 40 easy on the washlands. One of the windiest runs I've ever done in my life, I have to say. just brutal. I was getting blown. I thought I was going to get blown into the reservoir at one point, but still 40 minutes, 508 kilometre pace, nice and easy. You can't complain. And then later on, it was technically a double. You know, I have ran twice in the day. PGR pub run. We do this a lot to celebrate sort of people who've done like park run milestones. So 5 runs, 5 kilometres. Obviously, you can see 6:34. It's slow, social. You're chatting, but still, it wasn't quite 5 kilometres in the end. 4.66. Still a bit of running, and yeah, great fun. No drinking though for me, just a Diet Coke. And yeah, moving on to Friday, which is another S&C, and this time I did actually find my tripod and we did actually film. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to sort of cut to this now and show you the S&C. I did a bit of a movement assessment, so this will sort of be the vlog content of this week. It was a bit of a lighter week and obviously solo session, so I couldn't really film it. So yeah, the vlog is just a bit of S&C. So I'll get into this, do a bit of voiceover for that, and then you'll see me back for the rest of the week. Right, yes guys, so here we go, movement assessment. Just getting a range of stuff, see what I am in different parts of the body. Starting off with an overhead squat. Yeah, I'm not, as you see, my squats aren't the best, they definitely need a lot of work. I'm going down fairly well. I'm a little bit stiff, but obviously got the bar overhead as well. Got a side view. That looks alright, just, I feel like I actually can't hear, but there's no volume, but on one I did click, like the first squat I clicked, so a bit stiff on the squat. Then I go into the arabesque. Balance is another issue, as you will quite clearly see. I've always been a bit of a draft type character. My mum's called me Bambi at times, Bambi on ice. Not terrible, but yeah, balance needs a little bit of work. And then we've got the walk-in lunges. It's not terrible. Fairly, there's not a lot of sort of rotation sticking out, which is good. And the side view, I'm getting quite low. I could be a little bit more at 90 degrees, but the lunge is terrible. The lunge isn't terrible, I mean. The lunge is, yeah, pretty solid. This external rotation, it's sort of one where you can feel it a bit more. I'm actually being able to look, but obviously you can see rotating through the hips is okay. There's definitely some room to work with, but you can see I am able to rotate through the hips quite nicely. And then hop and stick, it's not bad. Obviously just trying to work on keeping balance, obviously a soft landing, something you can't really see because it's more how I feel, but obviously generating power is one thing, and I did feel like obviously I could go further. Obviously I had to, because of the space restrictions, I couldn't go too far, but I felt like I could do a lot further than that. And then the last one is the calf raises. I do a lot of these, so it should be pretty good. It's a capacity test. I did about 40 on each leg, which is good. I did a few more exercises as well, but obviously didn't put everything in. And yeah, just a brief sort of overview of what I've been doing with that movement assessment. So there we go guys, that was sort of the S&C movement assessment. Yeah, as you've seen, some interesting movement from me in that. Definitely will do that again, maybe 4 to 6 weeks time. So probably 6 weeks, halfway through the plan. Hopefully, and I know, not hopefully, I will be doing S&C twice a week. Because I've got to do that. And yeah, hopefully we will see a difference in 6 weeks time. So yeah, 2 days to go on this week. So Saturday, again, I know I don't really do part of much when I'm at uni because of, I'm in town, it's quite far, it's at the bottom of the hill from where the park run is, and also sort of have some other football commitments. But when I'm at home, I love to do park run. So yeah, Saturday, Northampton Park Run, did a warm up, 2k-ish again, and then 20-minute pacing, which I love to do when I'm there. Actually did about 20:05, a little bit off. Just sort of, yeah, windy. I felt fine, but 5 seconds in 20 minutes isn't much. You sort of think, oh, I've not paced very well, but still there or thereabouts. And yeah, it's good. I've got people with me. It's always nice to help people get to PBs. And yeah, it's more of a steady run for me. It's nowhere near tempo, but a bit steady 3 miles. Can't really go wrong with that. And yeah, just absolutely love park running, and did barcode scanning as well. So afterwards, sort of a long cool down, about 6k after barcode scanning. Really nice to do some proper volunteering as well, and just obviously you're seeing everyone who's done the race. It's not a race, that's a big mistake. Park run is not a race, it's a run. So you're seeing everyone who's done the park run, and obviously I know so many of them, and yeah, it's just great to catch up with people. So yeah, actually going to be the discussion point for today. So for everyone who's at uni, so my discussion today is, do you prefer training at home or at uni? Because for me, I feel like I prefer training at home, just because there's less on, I've not got lectures or anything like that, and so it's easier to get out, easier to train. I feel like sort of my dad and stuff will make me a bit easier to be accountable, not going out, anything like that. Obviously the group at uni is good, but I've also got good groups at home. So yeah, I do think for me, I just find it a little bit easier to get at home. I feel like it's sometimes good for me if I've had a couple of slack weeks of training at uni, I get home, I have a really good few weeks, and then I feel like I've got that momentum to carry in when I come back to uni. So yeah, that's me, that's my opinion, but drop it below in the comments. Do you prefer training at home or uni, and why? So yeah, try and do a different sort of discussion question every week. So yeah, get us all debating and engaged. So last day of the week is Sunday. It's only one thing, long run. I know I don't normally actually do Sunday long runs at uni because of my sort of work commitments, but I'm going to change that now, and I am going to start going early in the morning. Even if it's 6 o'clock, I just think it's better to get a Sunday long run done. It's easy to sort of organise the rest of the week based on that. So yeah, so check the Strava again. Just did 10 miles, bit of a shorter one, 5-week pace again. A couple of laps of the washlands, the same as what I did for my Thursday easy. And yeah, it was a lot less windy, which was really good, and really enjoyed it. It went really quick as well, like that 80 minutes absolutely flew by. Quite a few people running, walking their dog. It's nice just to chat to people and say hello. And yeah, I really love long runs, like, even though, especially at uni, I do them a lot on my own because I don't normally do them on Sundays. And I'm not one of these who runs with music or podcasts as well, it's just me and the world. So it's just nice to have 80-90 minutes of nice relaxing running, seeing people, seeing the nature, especially some of the places where I can run in Northampton, which you'd think it does surprise you, like there's so many nice places to actually run in Northampton. And that's another thing, I think Northampton has better run routes than Bath, just less hilly. It's actually a lot easier to get grass in Northampton. Sort of the easiest place for me to get grass in Bath is actually just go up to uni. So yeah, good long run. It's been a good week. I'd say I sort of achieved what I wanted to do. It was sort of the first week of training, base, good little session, bit of tempo, bit of steady, bit of S&C. And yeah, good varied week to start the block. So next week will be, again, just one session, but it's going to be with the group. So not sure what it is yet, but it will be a bit of a toughie. And then Saturday is county cross country champs. Got about a 9k S&C, XC, which haven't raced S&C. Oh, I'm doing it again. Haven't raced cross country since Bucks in February, so 11 months without doing cross country. And the weather has been pretty poor. It's been raining a lot. Some people who've been on the course already have said it's already really boggy, and we're going to be the last race on as well. So it is going to be an absolute tough cross country, which honestly I think suits me. I like the tough conditions. I like a slower race where you really have to tough it out. So it is going to be a tough race, but a good race, and you guys will get to see it next week. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's sort of not the most exciting week, but try and really vary the content. It's obviously my first time doing this sort of video as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed me for next week's training video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, please subscribe. I'm really appreciating it. Helps me grow. Hopefully 2024 will be a big year for the GTRunner channel. So until then, keep running.